Hi, good morning. It's now Sunday, the 18th of Feb. We've been back, I should say back in Bangkok for, this is our third full day. We got back Thursday. We got back pretty late, got into our new apartment, which is pretty similar to the other one, just kitchen is basically down the hall to the wall instead of being its own little thing. I'm peeling, so pretend that you don't see that. And I've been not feeling good the past 2 days. Have not left the place because, let's just say, I'm glad that they have a bidet here. So that's where we're at. Now I don't really know what type of content to record because we haven't left the house, and now we've got, like, that was the exciting bit. Now we've gotten into the boring bit. Like, we're just here, Jaden's at the gym, and that's what we do. Like, I sit here and Jade goes to the gym. It's the same life, just in Thailand with this view. I can't complain about it by any means. So yeah, although I want to record so that I can, keep the memories of this journey in case we don't come back, I don't really know, there's nothing going on. Not yet anyway, it's still early and I'm still not feeling great, so there's a reason that we haven't gotten up and done anything. But yeah, I just feel stupid just sitting around going, oh. But I knew this was the plan. Like, we weren't here to fulfill our tourist dreams, although our night was incredible. I'm very glad we did that. We were just here so that we could do the same thing in a different area of the world. We also still have a month and a half, like, I think I figured out, I'm pretty sure it is, like, let me check. Yeah, we still have another 6 weeks here before we then spend, we're thinking about then spending a week in Vietnam before we go home for April. We're not fully sure on that yet though. Just because looking it up, for some reason it's cheaper to fly to Vietnam and then fly home than to just fly straight home from here. We have to figure something out because we've only booked this place until the 29th and we weren't planning on flying back until like the 5th because we have to be in Sydney the weekend, like the 6th and the 7th. So we either fly somewhere else and stay in Vietnam, like fly to Vietnam and stay there for a week, pay for that accommodation, or pay for another week's accommodation somewhere here in Thailand, or a full week extra in Sydney. And Sydney is the most expensive option. And it's also like, why would we do that when we could go to Vietnam? But we haven't even really thought about it, considered it, definitely not booked it or planned it. I've asked people questions, but yeah, that's where we're at. I'm reading a book that I'm halfway through, and now I'm a little bit worried that I'm not going to be able to get the second book in Thailand because it will be in Thai. Like, I'm worried I won't be able to find the English version. This is us. Super boring, but it's cool, it's fun. And I have not left the house in, like, the past 2 days. I've not left the house. Don't know if I will today. We only had one key, so every time he'd leave to go and pick something up, either I'd have to come back down the elevator to get him, because you need the key to scan up to your floor, or he'd have to take the key, but the key powers the apartment. So if he takes the key out, all of the power goes out. So sometimes I just have to sit in the dark because I couldn't be bothered going down and getting him when I felt like shit. So I was just sat here in the dark. Oh God. but it's good. I had got my nails done on the side of the road. It was pretty good though. She did a really good job. They're gel extensions. I need to unpack my bags. Jaden's already unpacked his into the closet, and I have not, so maybe I should do that today. But I don't know, I just feel lazy. It's like nothing has changed from being at home. I don't know why, kind of in my mind I thought, wow, maybe I'm gonna come back like fit. I've been eating far too much. We have been walking around a fair bit, but I don't know if fit is the right word to describe it, because I have no extra motivation. For some reason I thought I would, because I for some reason thought I'd have no other choice. I was like, oh well, I'll just have to follow Jaden around to the gym every day. I've not been doing that. I don't know, I kind of feel guilty about him having to pay for my membership as well then, if I was going to go with him, when it's like, it doesn't matter for me. Do you know what I mean? I've been ordering coffee nearly every day, trying to find the best one. Honestly, Dunkin' Donuts has been the best coffee so far. No, Starbucks is really good too, actually. Better than Australia. They have Gloria Jeans, which was shit, as it is in Australia. Coffee Club though, every time I've had a Coffee Club coffee in Australia, it's been shit. Here it's incredible. To be fair, I've had one and it was at the airport, but it's like, they're so cheap. It's such a funny thing because they're so cheap, but then they also have minimum spends for delivery, obviously. So I order more to get the minimum spend, so that it's not really that cheap. It is still very cheap, especially compared to Australia, but not as like getting like a coffee and it being like, oh my gosh, this is like $2.50. It's like, oh okay, but I also had to order this and that to actually get it delivered. It's like, okay, well, the order was not $2.50. It ended up coming to $10. Not even because it needs to come to $10 for delivery, just because I'm like, well, if I have to order more, then I want this and this. So anyways, that's what we're up to. That's the boring update. But I don't know, it's still exciting to be in a different country. Okay, so today's agenda is the little zoo cafe that's like maybe half an hour walk away. I think it maps at about 25 minutes, nearly 2Ks basically. Yeah, so it's 450 baht a person, which I think is 20-ish dollars, and you get like a drink and cookie as well. So exciting, yay! Adventure time. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I know. He's looking at you. I think he's... Do you want a pat? That is so funny looking. Oh, look at his tail. I've got quite a teeth on them too. Oh my goodness. There was one back that way too. No, but there was a little one in there. What is that? This guy keeps chewing his leg. He's so pretty into this. He keeps picking on this hairless dog. Getting in trouble. Thank you.
His name is Teddy. Teddy. He said around. Sorry. But this Teddy is the senior. He is okay. Okay.
It's so tough. Oh, Jaden. He's a munchkin. He's a munchkin. Look at his tiny legs. Oh, he's so soft.
ของข้าวหอมลูก
Oh,
ขอบ้านของข้าวหอมข้าวหอม กลับมาแล้วเหรอ
this one's Garfield.
ตักแกะโอ้ยเฮ้ยไปหาไม่หรอกอ่ะโอ้ยหาหา
He's so big. I didn't realize they're that big. Yeah.
There's some size of
Yeah.